Good morning, pre-K. How are you guys? I hope you guys had a wonderful Cinco de Mayo yesterday. I was able to have some tacos, so I was very excited about that. All right, so we are going to get started, and I do want to show you some things that we will be doing today. I'm very excited about our positional words, our Zoom meeting today. We are going to be working with it with our little how to plant a garden reader. What this is going to focus on is positional words. So we're going to plant something between the carrot and the radishes, between right there. Okay. We have a whole book to do, and it's going to be so much fun. I think you guys are really going to enjoy that. I forgot to grab my things. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. All right, so we do have some math that we're going to work in inside tin frames. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them together like this, and we make a 20 frame. 5, 10, 15, 20. We work in 10 frames. We start to on the left, much like reading, left to right. Okay, so I'm going to show you what that math work looks like. I had so much fun with that. So that looks a lot like this. And you guys helped me. I went ahead and colored my pages. They're so cute. We filmed the videos in advance, so all of our small groups for today are already up on YouTube, so you guys can go ahead and enjoy those. And we also today are doing, oops, I put that back in the wrong place, our emergent reader. And what we really focused on in this emergent reader today was identifying the way a sentence begins, how to count the spaces, how a sentence ends with a punctuation mark, and then we also went back with blue to highlight our sight words that we could find. Okay, I hope you guys have so much fun with that activity. I can't wait to see your work. You guys can bring it to Zoom meetings and show me, or you guys can send pictures through email. But I do look forward to seeing those every week. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with today's circle time. Give me a second, I'll share the screen. All right, there we go, guys. So good morning. We always start our morning off with the calendar routine. So what day is today, guys? This is what our calendar looks like. Yesterday was Tuesday, May 5th, and today is Wednesday. So today is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. Let's go ahead and count the days in our week so far. And today I'm going to clap. You guys want to clap with me? All right, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome job, guys. All right, count it to 6. All right, and now we're going to sing our days of the week song. You guys ready? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Awesome. All right, friends, let's check the weather out. So yesterday it was warm outside and very sunny, if not a little hot in the afternoon. But today's a little different. So I want to meet you back here. I'm going to count to 30 by 5. I'll meet you back here and we'll see what the weather's like in your house. Ready, set, go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, that went by really fast. Did it go by fast for you guys? All right. So here at school today, the weather is sunny. It is beautiful outside, but I did notice that it's pretty chilly this morning. When I was outside taking temperatures, I had to wear a little jacket. It got a little cold, but it'll warm up hopefully by the afternoon. All right. So story time today, we have an all-time favorite, one of Eric Carle's stories called The Tiny Seed. And I do have our KWL chart. So if you have a KWL chart, you can follow along at home. If you don't have one, you can get mommy or daddy or a grandparent or an older sibling to help you. And if not, you can just follow mine. It's perfectly okay. just keep in mind, okay, your knows, your wants, and your learns may look a lot different than mine, and that is A-okay. All right. So for Eric Carl's The Tiny Seed, I know that there is a beautiful flower because I see it. And I also know Eric Carl wrote and illustrated the book. And I know that because we had a whole week of lessons on Eric Carl, and we really focused on his artwork and how he did a lot of artwork called collage art. And he used different things to put together to make new things. And it was so cool, and we had so much fun doing his art projects. So I recognize that, and I know that that's how I know that he did it. All right. Some of my wants, though, I want to know what happens to the little seed. I don't know what happens to it. I also want to know if the seed grows into a flower or a vegetable. You guys probably already know because you're very familiar with the book, but let's read the book and find out, okay? So I borrowed Mr. Becca's book. She has there's like 3 books in one, and just bear with me. I'm gonna find the story real quick. I think it's the last story. All right, you guys ready? I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. All right, here we are. The Tiny Seed by Eric Carl. All right. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flowers high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up, up, up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the tiny seed sails on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts, and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Beautiful mountain. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but the tiny seed does not go as high as the others. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and the seed cannot grow. Now the tiny seed is flying very low, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops, and the seeds fall gently down to the ground. A bird comes by and eats one of the seeds. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not see it. Now it is winter. After their long trip, the seeds begin to settle down. They look just as if they are going to sleep in the earth. Snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. A hungry mouse that also lives in the ground eats a seed for his lunch. But the tiny seed lies very still, and the mouse does not see it. Now it is spring. After a few months, the snow has melted. It really is spring. Birds fly by, the sun shines, rain falls, and the seeds grow so round and full that they start to burst open a little. Now they are not seeds anymore. They are plants. First they send roots down into the earth. Then their little stems and leaves begin to grow upward toward the sun and air. There is another plant that grows much faster than the new little plants. It's a big, fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and rain away from the small new plants. And that little plant dies. The tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry. But finally, it too starts to grow up into a plant. The warm weather also brings children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun and springtime. One child doesn't see the plant and he runs along and, oh no, he breaks one. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast, but its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, the other plant has 7. And look, a bud, and now even a flower. But what is happening? First there are footsteps, then a shadow looms over them. Then a hand reaches down and breaks off the flower. A boy has picked the flower to give to a friend. It is summer, and now the tiny plant from the tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it, and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It is taller than the people. It is taller than the trees. It is taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower. It is the tallest flower they have ever seen. It is a giant flower. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big, beautiful flower. And now it is autumn again. The days grow shorter, the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down onto the ground. The wind blows harder and the flower has lost almost all of its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind grows stronger and shakes the flower. Once more, the wind shakes the flower, and this time, the flower's seed pod opens, and out come many tiny seeds that quickly sail far away in the wind. Let's see. And I know it's one of our favorite stories, but did you guys like it? Me too. All right, let's go back to our KWL chart. All right, so some of the things that we learned. I learned that the little seed, he traveled far, not really a he, but he traveled far and wide, and the other seeds didn't make it. Some went to the ocean, some went to the desert where it was too hot, some went to the sun where it got too hot. But I also learned that the little seed grew into a big, beautiful flower and made so many people happy. All right, guys, on the next slide, I attached some videos for you to enjoy. One is about word families and one is about team numbers. We really need to practice those team numbers. I've also linked those videos onto our Tadpoles report for the day under our Gather Together, okay? Well, I know I can't wait to hang out with you guys in our Zoom meeting later. You guys have a good day. See you then. Bye.